Captain Marvel is single-handedly one of the most powerful characters in the MCU. But it looks like that's all going to change in the upcoming Captain Marvel sequel, The Marvels, because according to some reports and, well, evidence to support it in the trailer, Brie Larson's Captain Marvel will be powerless, and allegedly this will lead to Marvel Studios stripping many of her powers by the end of the film. So this is something we commented on in regards to the trailer when discussing it, and that's the fact that if you look at Captain Marvel, she doesn't seem to have her powers. Like, why does she need the help of Earth and Nick Fury to get back into space? She's Captain Marvel. She can literally fly. You guys see what I'm saying? And you guys see what we were saying before? Now, it seems like that this is actually a part of the plot, where her powers will be not just in limbo, but possibly stripped away. And yes, when each character uses their powers, they're going to have these moments where they're swapping, places, locations, and power sets. But this is going to be revealed to be, allegedly, at least as part of what was in Captain Marvel before some reshoots and things happen, this is going to be central to what happens by the end of the film. And that's them deciding that, yeah, just like in the comics, Captain Marvel was way too powerful. So what we need to do is sort of lock her down a little bit and possibly tone her powers down. Because as we saw in Endgame, if she shows up, what's Kang gonna do? She can just plow through whatever armada he might have, or even him. Like, she can hold him down. She held Thanos down. It's not a problem. So allegedly by the end of the film, her powers will be semi-restored, but not at full, and she will remain in a state of flux, if not losing some of her abilities, which I think is honestly a smart idea. I know some people thought I wasn't going to go that direction, but look, I criticize Marvel Studios for plenty of things. Hardcore listeners know this. I don't love everything. I call them out. I think Captain Marvel being as powerful as she is a problem, especially when you're constantly introducing new characters that have to be, substantially powered up to be able to combat her. We saw them do this with Thor, for example. His power levels fluctuate depending on every single appearance. In the original Avengers, he strikes Tony's armor, and it's like, oh, look at that. It doesn't do much damage. But the next film, he's literally destroying everything in sight with Mjolnir, and the film following that, oh, it's back to basics. He can barely hurt an Ultron bot, right? You guys see what I'm saying? Like, you need a degree of this. So if they can work that into the actual storyline and plot, to kind of have her powers in flux, or just slightly level her out to be less powerful, I think that would actually be great. And then it makes the three Marvels a little bit more prominent in terms of why you need the three as a team, because they know how each one works and they complement each other's levels evenly.